How's it going, everybody? Hope you're doing good. Hope you're having a good morning. Um, so this is gonna be my third installment of the coronavirus rap poem that I wrote, and let me give you a little, I guess, background on this. So after I had my accident and I went through a lot of stuff with the brain injury and everything, um, I hadn't wrote for a while. It was just, writing used to come so easy to me, like writing these rhymes and these rap poems and these raps and all this stuff. I have like a whole thing full of them, a whole booklet. Um, but the thing is, like, after I had my accident, I couldn't really get my thoughts together. It was really weird. And so this is a big deal for me to write. Uh, Big deal. It's helped me a lot. Expressing myself has helped a lot. This is also kind of, really, I guess, helped to stimulate my mind a lot. Rhyming these words, rapping these words, and trying to, some at one point I had a hard time talking. Like I couldn't really like even get the words in my head. Like right now. So like I would try to think of, I knew what I wanted to say, but it just couldn't come out, and it was so weird. It's people who deal with a TBI or some kind of major concussion, they know what it's like, and it's very frustrating. So this is a big deal, to write these words and be able to say them, and I have to really focus though. I can't really freely just say it like I used to. It takes a lot of concentration, and you'll notice I stumble over the words a lot too, you know, and yeah, it's just yeah, it's the brain mouth connect, or I don't know how you describe it, but it's the brain to the mouth, and it speaks it out. But anyway, what am I doing? Okay, so this is the third installment, and the coronavirus poem that I wrote. It's basically about how the pandemic has really affected our society, and also what I also think is like the things that are deep inside of us that have been there all along. It kind of uncovered it, like if we have we all dark in some way, we're all selfish in some way, we all are. That's just the way it is. It's human nature. So hopefully God helps us to get through these times, and just be better people. So anyway, this is chapter 3, and I hope you like it, and I hope it's not too intense for you. Here we go. If I fumble a little bit, I'm sorry. It's just, the brain's still trying to heal. Okay, here we go. I gotta get this shit off my chest. I've never questioned my faith until this COVID mess, because what I've seen is we failed the test to choose love over own convenience. I've never seen hate spread so fast like this. I knew racism still lived, but they don't even try to hide that shit. Don't tell me that there isn't any police brutality. It's a reality and a goddamn tragedy that black people are not treated equally, or at least by the same standards as you and me. I mean, turn on your TV. There's like 4 black people killed by the police every week. You say the media makes it look that way, so the media follows black people waiting for them to get shot? Are you insane? Or are black people the only ones with video on their phones when it's time to get shot, so they're the ones to blame? This is the shit people tell me, try to sell me on these thoughts. They tell me all lives matter, we are equal under God. Look around you. You think that's true? I look around and I think not. I have so many Christian friends spreading hate, anger, and violence. They say they're being biblical, but they're just playing religion. Even Jesus was sometimes silent. A lot of times he led his people by example, taught them how to walk in the light, have love for everybody, and if they disagreed, he didn't unfriend them or block them from his feed. He taught them to love thy neighbor and love thy enemy, no matter what they believed. But the government is trying to control us, make us slaves, keep us hostage. They want us to wear a mask and just keep quiet. So Jesus wouldn't wear a mask. He'd let them die, all 500,000. Then he'd say it's like the flu, so what's the use of trying to stop it? Is this the Jesus that says only the strong will survive? They're going to die anyway, so let them die? Or are you talking about the Jesus who laid down his life for you and I, so that every single soul would be able to survive? We won't even wear a fucking mask to save one fucking life. Where's the proof that masks actually work? Haven't you heard? They done research. They run test after test. The results say mask protect. They analyze the findings through science, gather data and relate it back to the CDC, which informed you and me. Then our leader-in-chief decided to tweet and say on TV that masks were useless and if you wear them, you're weak. He overrode the CDC, made Dr. Fauci obsolete. But the craziest thing is all of this we believed, and still believe. Why don't we trust the news anymore? Because it's fake. You heard him say. The only truth is Fox News. Everything that our parents used to listen to, all the news stations and newspapers reporting the news that never was an issue, are suddenly unreliable. I can't believe he's convinced you. How many times did he tell us that the election was rigged? How many times did they count the votes? Still, he had you all tricked. They didn't find one shred of evidence to prove this conspiracy. Not one shred. Did you hear what I said? Not one shred. But still he got in your head, pushed in all his ideas, turned reality into fiction, like a virus he infected, made you blind to your hatred, that you try to make sense of, justify that it's righteous. I don't want to make this about left or right, although these days I'm leaning more left than right. I'm just trying to share my own insight. Maybe I'm wrong, but hatred is not right. So is blatant disregard for life. It's not supposed to be blacks against whites. And how the fuck did Asians get into this fight? Oh, that's right, we brought the virus to America. Try to destroy it from the inside. That's hysterical, right? That's what we've been told all year. It's the fucking China virus, which we all come to fear. I could go on and on about how the who... Oh, man. I could go on and on about who the fuck is pussy enough to attack a poor Asian grandma on the streets, punch both her eyes out, throw her to the ground, kick her in the mouth, leave her for dead bleeding out because you're ignorant to the fact she's been here before you were even born. So yeah, anyway, so that's I want to make it clear that that's just my opinion, you know. I was very emotional during that time too, you know, so this is just free expression and I hope you like it. Dang, it's a long video. Maybe you can relate. I was gonna say one more thing, but I forgot.